What is up, everyone? Mr. Aviator here, bringing you another episode of The Sims 4 Mafia here on AviatorGamez. You guys, last time we left off, Don started working out and was getting ready for his very first day of work as a criminal. Now, he is trying to take over this city, Oasis Springs, but he understands before he takes over the city as the most feared criminal of them all, he has to, 1, gain respect, 2, gain some friendship and some followers, find a little bit of money and power, and that will take him to the ultimate level of being a mafia leader. Now they're broke, they're in their humble beginnings, but Don and Lucy are madly in love, and she's supporting him no matter what. As you can see, they're already flirting. Don actually has his very first day at work today at 5 p.m., so we're going to be doing some other stuff in between that, obviously. Lucy is a big party animal, she wants to throw some parties. Don, though, he works every single day for now until at least he can get promoted, so we're going to have to see where he's kind of standing on parties right now. I don't know if he wants her having a party when he's gone, you know what I'm saying? So she might have to kind of hold off on the parties for a while. And another thing, Don wants to be disliked by 2 Sims. We have, like, massive, I would say this guy definitely dislikes us. We're enemies, we're despised. Neighbor, enemies, yeah, we're despised. So, like, I don't know why. We can invite him to hang out and see if, I feel like we should be disliked. We're acquaintances, though. So maybe we can invite Dina over, slap her around a little bit. I don't know. Don does not hit girls, so Don's not going to do that. But okay, so Don, you don't have work for another, like, 6 hours. So I think one of the best things you could possibly do, let your wife go watch some cooking cable. You're going to go out and maybe, I don't know, what could Don do? Let's go to travel. We got to kind of see this city a little bit. Go travel. How about this? You guys go travel with your wife. You're going to take Lucy. You're going to take her out. You're going to take her to the park. See what's up. You've been fighting Johnny so much you forgot that she has needs too. So let's take her to, yeah, the park. We're going to take her to the park, see if there's any Sims out there we can meet. Maybe organize a little bit of a game with or something, and a little bit of a mafia. So we're going to see who we're going to recruit, you know. I cannot wait, guys. I'm not going to say it enough. I cannot wait for Get Together to come out so we can finally make crews and have like a mafia crew. That's going to be so much fun. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's kind of scout this out. It looks like a lot of old people at the park today. Now I know Lucy, one of her goals is to introduce herself to 10 Sims. So I don't know if I want to wake Sims up that are sleeping in the park, but it's something we could do. Let's friendly introduction. She obviously is a very friendly person. She's going to introduce herself to many people right now, try to become friends with some of them, and then maybe even wake this girl up. Now, Don, what are you going to do? What could you even do here? Don could read. Don could read a book. Let's light this fire. Again, let's, after the fire's lit, maybe read something. Read anything. And sit down and just enjoy this fire. Okay, so there's that, and he's going to read something and sit down. Hey, I said read. You don't read, Don, or what? Read something and sit down. There we go. So he's going to just read a book, kind of relax at the park. His wife's meeting some people, and he's just going to try to kind of chill here and relax a little bit before he has to go to work as a criminal. And it looks like she's stargazing already. She's already making friends. Look at that. I knew she was a social genius. She's already making friends. Okay, making connections. Connections lead to better mafia stuff. Okay, so she met 3 people. I don't know if she introduced herself to all these Sims yet. She didn't introduce herself to him, so let's give him a funny intro. Okay, so go, introduce yourself. Okay, so there's 4 Sims she introduced herself to. Now let's go wake up this girl over here. Okay, come on, let's go wake her up. And let's give a funny introduction. And let's introduce friendly to her. And then let's introduce yourself to some of these kids, and we should be good. Okay, we're trying to get all these 10 Sims. We're trying to introduce her to 10 Sims, because that's what she really wants. And she's going to be Don's way into getting some connections, because Don's not the friendliest dude. But everyone's going to like his wife, and we're going to use her to lure guys and girls into joining our mafia or being controlled by us in some way. So let's give another introduction over here. So she's introducing herself to literally as many Sims as possible, just saying hello to everybody and anybody. Okay, so let's see, another introduction and another introduction to the 2 goth kids over here. Okay, come on, there's 2 more Sims you gotta introduce yourself to. There's 9, now 1 more. She needs 2 more friends too. Now that she introduced herself to a ton of people, we can try to get to know some of these people and see if they're worth getting to know. But it's actually 3 o'clock. We should head home, and Don should probably take a nap of some sort because he's got work ahead of him, and he's got a really long shift on his hands coming up from 5 p.m. to midnight. So he's got to get on a different type of sleeping schedule. Okay, now that they're heading back home, and Lucy made some friends. When Don's at work, she can call some people over and have a small get-together and try to get some of the other wives in this neighborhood accustomed to her. So let's have Don take a nice nap. She's going to cook him up a nice supper maybe, or serve lunch. We could serve some lunch. Well, we already got salad. Let's have her open this up. She's going to have some leftover salad. Okay, and then we're going to have her maybe just use the toilet or something. Okay, so that's what she can do. Don's going to take a nice nap before he has to go to work. Just a nice, quick, short one. Something till like 4 p.m. or something like that. And then he's going to watch TV from the kitchen table. I said we're not going to do a lot of this, but I guess we're going to watch sports because he's got to see what the rest of the world's up to in the sport world. Let's eat some garden salad, actually. There's some leftovers that Lucy left behind. Is Don going to do the dishes? Is Don going to do the dishes? Don's doing the dishes. I don't know why they refuse to do the dishes in the kitchen, but they refuse to do the dishes in the kitchen. Okay, so use the toilet. You don't have to go to work just yet, so let's make sure everything's done. And now go to work. Wash your hands and get out of here. So Don's leaving. He's headed out to work to be a criminal. He's going to work extra hard. And Lucy's now home alone. And I think this calls to have a few girlfriends over and see if, let's invite to hang out at Current Lot. Let's get, Alice and Brandy and Gracie over here, and then that's it. Those are the young women of this neighborhood that she met at the park. She's going to invite those 3 over, see if they want to come over, hang out, chit-chat. So she's going to cook up some, how about some white cake? So that way everyone's got something to munch on when they're here. She's one of those good housewives. She's making the cake before her friends come over. Okay, so let's exit this. Let's invite everyone inside. Let's click her, right, can we just invite everyone in? Right, invite in. So everyone, come on in. Come on in, everybody. Okay, so we're going to continue to resume making our cake. You guys go ahead. Now, one thing we want to do is add some type of music system in here because she wants to host parties a lot. She wants to have that kind of fun. So we're going to need a music system of some sort. I think we're going to go with something more classy like this, and it kind of blends with the wall. Looks kind of good. But we can turn this on and turn on pop and change the volume to high. Okay, so these girls are just having a good time partying. We're gonna invite her in too if she wants to come in. Let's go get to know her. Okay, so there, we're talking. We just learned that she's mean. Okay, that's perfect. She's probably gonna be good for one of our little tasks here. She'll be a good Mafia recruit. Okay, so she's starting to cook up this white cake so everyone can have some cake. Obviously, this is gonna be good, so we're gonna call to meal. Everyone can have cake. Okay, so everyone's gonna be eating the cake. We're gonna turn this off. Okay, actually, let's change the station to classical. They're a classic family. Medium. They're just a nice classic dinner. Some cake, some friendship, some conversation, and that's really important to her. She wants to develop closer relationships with these Sims, with these girls. She wants to make sure that she's liked, you know? She's gonna be kind of, since Don is such a strong arm and is so angry and aggressive to a lot of Sims, she's gonna be the other double-edged sword. She'll be the friendly Sim. Okay, so we're trying to make her a couple friends here, and it looks like there's some negative conversations going on. She's kind of angry or irritated or something of the sort. And it looks like she's going to wash the dishes. Let's put this cake away. Don will probably want some when he gets home, so she wants to make sure she can save some for her husband, Don. And there we go. Now let's see. Sharing securities. Why is she feeling like this? Awkward comment. Oh, why did she say that? Okay, so something awkward's happening. Okay, so now they're just gonna chit-chat, and they're going from like mean and angry and happy. It's really confusing, but at least they're slowly starting to get along. And that's all that matters. So let's change this volume. Obviously, she's listening to classical music. It's kind of depressing. Let's listen to classical Oh, no, we're not gonna listen to it. It's already playing. Okay, let's turn this off. Everyone, you can leave now. Asked to leave. Asked to leave. Everyone get out of here. Everyone leave, please. Okay, so everyone's getting out of here. That's good. And now we can ask this girl, hopefully, to leave, right? Goodbye. Okay, so she's gonna say goodbye to her. She's gonna shut everything off. This girl had 2 pieces of cake already. That's not what she wants. She doesn't want this girl eating all of her cake. So now she just made an enemy. Okay, so she's gonna go to sleep. Oh, she can't go to sleep yet. This girl just left a dish behind. She doesn't want Dawn to come home to a messy house, so she's gonna quickly clean that up before Dawn gets home in an hour. And she needs to go to bed, though. She's feeling pretty tired. Not gonna wait up for Dawn. Don's trying to get through his first day at work here. He just got home, almost got promoted. Got $63 on his first day at work. But you guys, I think this is a great place to end this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you slap that like button, or Don might slap you around a little bit. And also comment down below the secret phrase, fake friends, because I think that's what these girls were. They were fake friends just coming to see what her establishment looked like. They were nosy friends. So comment down below fake friends if you watched the whole episode. Until next time, remember, take it easy. Lemon squeezy.